Hello, and welcome to my series called Imposter Syndrome. The first time I heard it a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I immediately thought, what is that? Like, that's something. In other words, I got the energy of it. And then I heard it again and I was like, oh my gosh, whatever it, I have that. I definitely have that. And that's definitely something that I need to look further into because that could be really healing. And so imposter syndrome, it is visceral. So another piece to imposter syndrome is if you think about the times in your life when you felt like you had it going on, you're empowered, you're taking actions that are powerful, you're creating your life, you're going after a dream, perhaps, whether it's in relationship or in money or career or family or friendship or creativity, whatever it is, you suddenly get this feeling like you're not the real deal, like you didn't do it right. And it doesn't come through you mentally, it comes in and takes you out viscerally, like a sucker punch to the gut, or like the wind being let out of your cells. So normally, like when I think of imposter syndrome, I think of it, it can feel heartbreaking, but the feelings really are like in the heart chakra, but the feelings really start down in the solar plex chakra and the sacral chakra, the lower feeling chakras. It's like like you want to go into fetal position and just hide from the world kind of feeling. Viscerally, it is emotions and feelings that are locked into the body down in the chakras, the lower chakras, and it gets triggered, and then you lose choice about staying on course or staying feeling confident in what you're doing, and instead feel like you're being exposed as somehow not good enough or a fake or something of the sorts. Imposter syndrome can take away all of your wins. If you think about your life in your lifetime, things that you've done that you worked really hard to do, and maybe even if you're an empath, you got it done easily because you trusted you went with the energy of whatever it was that you had a purpose for and enthusiasm for, and like really just being lit up and excited and thrilled about something you're creating. And being in that place makes it easy for you to create it. And so you kind of, the universe just kind of drops all of the opportunities into your life, and you take those opportunities and you run with them, and things start opening up and coming into fruition quite easily. And like you're in creation mode, whatever it is that you're creating is coming to you pretty easily and in a bountiful way. And then all of a sudden, things shift. And it's like, do you really deserve that? Did you really create that? Are you as good as other people? Should you take it back? Imposter syndrome is weird. It is weird, and I have dealt with it my entire life. And as a creative person, and when I say creative person, I don't mean like an artist or a musician or anything like that, what people normally think of as creative. But as a creative person, someone who likes to create my life and knows that I am simply creating my life, that I don't have to follow any rules or regulations or ideas of what other people think I should be doing. All I have to do is trust that I have a purpose and then go after what it is that I feel moved to create. And this is how I created most of everything that I've created in my life. I became a speaker or a presenter for one of the world's largest international seminar companies, and wrote a book, which became instantly a bestseller on Amazon. Everything that I have done in my lifetime, I run a business, I'm a holistic healer. I've been doing this for years. Everything that I've created it out of doing consciousness work and clearing things out of my way that are limitations. And yet still this imposter syndrome will come and bite me in the butt, take a chunk out of my butt. And so then I ran across Access Consciousness tools. And I started working with Access Consciousness tools, and I really, coupled with this idea of what imposter syndrome is. And so I was, looking at these two things called this reality versus your reality versus a true created reality as a creative being born into a reality that has a whole belief system in every area. And this is how you're supposed to create, this is how you're supposed to produce results, reality, everything. Out-create this reality. One of the best tools for imposter syndrome is to out-create it. Out-create it. Well, one of the things that I out-created that helped me tremendously in terms of recovering or healing from imposter syndrome is really getting that this reality has the only way you're really considered successful is if you make at least a six-figure income. Now, when I was younger and working on, climbing the success, building, really like getting serious about building a business, building a successful life, it was all about money, and it was six-figure. Now it's no longer just six-figure. That back then it was like if you hit the $100,000 marker, then you were successful. Nowadays that is successful, but not like it was back then. Now it's more like you need to hit the $1 million marker to really be able to legitimize yourself as a successful person. Well, that is this reality. When I started working without creating this reality, that was one of the coolest things that I could do, because my imposter syndrome wanted to have me keep, trying for a certain number and then feeling like I had to hide where I really was with my success. And then when I started out creating that belief system, I realized really just how successful I was. And then I started using the next tool. And the next tool that I want to give you today is called acknowledging. Or as we say it in Access Consciousness, this is a made up word, acknowledgize. So acknowledging everything that you can. Sometimes that means keeping a journal of acknowledgements. It can mean that you have a buddy, a friend, or even a few friends, family members, people who understand that, it's healthy to do that, and maybe will do it with you, so you can text them or call them or meet with them. If they live with you, spend some time every day or once a week where you really do go over and tell them and claim and own, acknowledge the things that you've done that are great. And some of it's small things as well as big things. I will do it and I will acknowledge myself right now. This last summer that just ended, 2023, for those of you who are watching this video in the future, I'm a holistic health practitioner. So I have a massage business, Reiki. I facilitate Access Consciousness bars classes. And one of the things that holistic health practitioners, healers, will say a lot amongst themselves is it's going to get slow in the summertime. It always gets slow in the summer. And so you have to plan your business like a seasonal business because it's going to get slow this summer. And I thought about it coming up this summer, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if I can out-create that. No, I am going to demand that the universe and I out-create that. I'm going to make that demand. I'm not going to have a slow summer. And if I do, that's okay. At least I, worked with the tools and tried it. And so sure enough, I had a very, very busy business summer, like really busy. And yeah, made a lot of money. So that's my acknowledgement, or I just acknowledged my win. So anyway, these are the first tools that I want to give you. I'm going to do a series. There's so many great tools for overcoming this thing called imposter syndrome. For now, that is what I have for you, and I hope that it contributes to you. And also in the comments, if you happen to know, I haven't Googled it, so why not go ahead and make this something that you can contribute to as well. And if you know, when did that pop up? Like, who invented imposter syndrome? It's brilliant. It's straight up brilliant. And yeah, if it's helped you to start, what I've shared with you helps you to see your own imposter syndrome, or if you've already made some progress with your imposter, whatever it is that you carry with you or have carried with you in the past, considering imposter syndrome, you can share it in the comments. And if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, I would love you, and so appreciate you if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, if you like, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload the next imposter syndrome part 2. What is it, and what are the tools to help you navigate it? Yeah. Well, for now, I'm going to say goodbye, and yeah, till next time.